Can black people be racist or practice racism? Let's look at the definition of the word racist and racism. I'm at dictionary.com and I typed in racist. And a racist is described as a person who believes in racism, the doctrine that a certain human race is superior to any and all others. Number two, or like racist or racism, racist policies, racist attitudes. Let's go down here to what racism states. 1. The belief that races have distinctive cultural characteristics determined by hereditary factors, and that this endows some races with an intrinsic superiority over others. Number 2, abusive or aggressive behavior towards members of another race on the basis of such a belief. So intrinsic superiority and aggressive behavior based on this belief. I submit to you that black people cannot be racist or practice racism because we don't have that intrinsic superiority that the Caucasian race does. Okay, we don't have anything that they can take from us. Okay, that we can't prevent them from having anything. Like we can't prevent them from getting jobs or getting loans or going to certain schools. So it is impossible for a black person to be a racist or to actually practice racism. It is not our race that has that superiority complex. And we have not been the abusive or aggressive people in a behavior towards members of another race based on such a belief. We have not taken Caucasian people out of their homes and hung them from trees. We have not shot down men, women, and children. We have not hung a woman and her 12-year-old son from a bridge or old black women from trees. We have not tied young black boys to trees and set them on fire while we had our women and our children watching these poor innocent human beings burned to death or being hung. So it is impossible for a black man or woman to be a racist or to practice racism. Now, there are some blacks who are full of hatred because of the immoral, cruel, inhumane things that were done to our race. That's hatred, but that's not racism or racist. Let's not get it twisted. Let me give you another example that's outside of the country of the United States. In Japan, the Japanese practiced racist and racism against the Koreans that had moved there. They called them Korean dogs. They prevented them from getting jobs. They let them starve in the streets, practically. They didn't want them in the country, basically. They also practiced the same form of racism when they conquered China. Anybody who has a history of China can tell you all about the brutality, the inhumane treatment that the Japanese practiced against the Chinese. That's racism. The Japanese thought they were superior to the conquered Chinese, and they thereby acted out that superiority by treating the populace like total crap. Okay? So black folks, we don't have anything to prevent white folks from having. Here in the country of the United States, they can come into our homes, bust down our doors, legally. And here in this country, we've been strung from trees, as I said. Our women have been hung, raped, our children murdered. Look at the Black Wall Street. Over 600 businesses destroyed. Over 21 churches burned down, 21 restaurants, 30 grocery stores, 2 movie theaters, 6 private airplanes, plus a hospital, a bank, a post office, schools, libraries, law offices, and even a bus system destroyed. That was the only time we ever had anything that white folks did not have. And they came and they took it from us. and they burned down Black Wall Street. So no, black folks cannot be racist. They killed over 500, estimate over 500 people, men, women, and children. One was a vet from World War I, and the people who shot him down were other vets. He went out in front of his house and stood there hoping they would leave him alone, and threw a salute. And they shot him down, robbed him, and looted his home and burned it down, as they did all of the other buildings and homes in the Black Wall Street area. They robbed the people, shot them, killed their kids, and kept on looting and robbing. So I submit again that black people cannot be racist. Yes, many are full of hatred and anger over the mistreatment that we've had in this country.